Good morning, Alva Middle School. This is Mrs. Dotson, your middle school principal, bringing this week's episode of Tiger News Network, where you find out everything going on at Alva Middle School. It is May 5th. Guys, we're here. We made it to May. I can't believe it that this school year is wrapping up, but we have about 2.5 weeks left to get all the things done, and then we're on to summer break. So let's look at what is going on in those 2.5 weeks. So go to the next slide. First up, it is Teacher Appreciation Week this week. So we want to encourage you to say thank you to your teachers, send them an extra happy note, say thank you in class, tell them all that they mean to you. I know that we have the best teachers ever at Alva. I know that we also have the best students. We just have the best all around. So tell them that you appreciate them and how much they have helped you this week. So thank you, teachers. All right, then we dive into this. We have our May calendar. So you'll notice that here's today, May 5th. All this week we are on modified schedule. So make sure that you are checking that Class Connect schedule because it is different than your regular class schedule. Things happen in a little bit different times. Your invites may look a little different, but make sure that you are attending those classes so that we can finish strong this school year. We also have modified schedule next week. Remember on these 2 days, May 12th and May 14th, we have assignments closing. I'll remind you of that on the next slide. We also have exam exemptions coming out. Then we have exams starting on May 16th and going through the 21st. And then our last day of school is May 22nd. This is just a really great image for you to really put things into perspective. And look at that. It's like 2 and almost 3 whole weeks, but we're almost there, guys. Okay, so on our next slide, remember these are the dates that I mentioned. They're on the calendar, but also here's another place to look at them. At midnight on May 12th, all teacher grade assignments close. No exceptions, no extensions, none of that. Those close on May 12th at midnight. Then on May 14th at midnight, all computer grade assignments close. So make sure that you are getting all of those assignments complete. On May 15th, after 2 o'clock, we will email your exam exemptions unless you know if you are exempt from exams or not. I'll tell you more about that here in just a second. And then our exams are May 16th through the 21st. All right, exam exemptions, here's the more info. So remember that all core classes, so math, science, English, and history, all have exams. They are taken at your house in your OMHS like a regular test. This is not like ACAP where you have to come in person. You only get one attempt on final exams. That's a big difference than your regular test. One attempt on final exams. In math and English, the way that you can be exempt from an exam, which means you don't have to take it, is you have to meet your 1 year's growth on the STAR test, and you have to pass with a 60% or higher for the year. And then for science and history, since we don't take STAR tests in those subjects, the way to be exempt from those exams is to have an A in the course, no plagiarism, that includes using AI, and all your required assignments must be complete. So this means no blank or incorrect submissions. So guys, get these things done and you can be exempt from exams. All right, and then remember we have STAR testing. So many of you did your STAR test last week. There's still some of you who are missing, so we are going to have more STAR testing sessions this week. Starting today, Monday at 1 o'clock, we have STAR testing. So check your schedule to see if you have STAR testing today, because I bet most of you do. So check that, be at STAR testing, complete those. Make sure you attend those required classes, especially guys, if you're flex and you're not used to going to those live classes, make sure that you make it to those. All right, and this is just a reminder about the details of STAR testing. It did start last week. It must be done in live class with the teacher. Your mic and cameras have to be on. All students must take this STAR test. This is not something that you just do if you want to or you can or not. Every kid has to take this. You must show at least 1 year's growth or you may have to retake it. We really encourage you to reach towards that because here's the thing. We know that you've learned a lot this year. This is just showing us what you've learned. And reaching 1 year's growth is not comparing you to any other kid. It's comparing you to you. So whatever score you got in August when you took it or whenever you started with Alva, some of you didn't start till January, so we would use that score. But whenever you started with us, we take that score and we expect you to have learned some things this year and to make a little bit higher than you did that last time. Like, we're not comparing you to the kid in class with you. We're comparing you to you, and we want you to do the best you can. All right. And then we made it to our last slide. Happy birthday to all of our friends who have birthdays this week. It is such an exciting time to be a student at Alva, and especially if you get to celebrate your birthday. So hope you get to have the best time ever, eat some cake, celebrate, do all your favorite things. All right, and that's everything for me. I hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye.